YouTube? RockN Moroccan here, and I want to talk to you guys about the UA's Ultimate Athletes, I guess is what they're called. Available only for the TCG. Now, these guys have great potential. Also, I apologize if you hear dogs barking. It's thundering, and one of them is very anxious and keeps barking. So with that said, let's go ahead and start. And also, as always, I have a tutorial right after this, just so you can see what I'm talking about. So first of all, let's go ahead and put their field spell up. So their field spell says when you normal summon one of them, you can search for any of them. So that's pretty, it's like, you know, their Rhoda. Also, when you special summon them, everybody on the field gets 500 attack. Not just the UA monsters, but also any other monster you have out there. Alright, let's talk about Slugger real quick. I'm not sure why I have 3. Alright, let's talk about Slugger. So he basically has an Armades effect. So when he attacks, your opponent cannot activate cards' effects until the end of the damage step. So 23 beat stick, but if you special summon him, he becomes 28, and he attacks your opponent, can't do anything. Then during main phase 2, what you would do is you would special summon Perfect Ace in defense mode, and he basically can negate one thing right here. See, so once per turn during your opponent's turn, when a card or card effect is activated, you can discard one card, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy this card, and it is a quick effect. So you can negate one thing on your opponent's turn with Perfect Ace. But the only problem is what people are having is that these guys are 5 stars, and you got a tribute summon, right? Well, there's ways around you having tribute, and I'll show you real quick. This one right here, once per turn, if you would tribute summon a monster, you can tribute one of your opponent monsters instead, and you can still attack that turn. So you can activate this, tribute your opponent's monster, summon him. If that's on the field, search him, attack, then drop him. So you could potentially run these guys in Monarchs. That's one way of doing it. But another interesting way, and as for many of you already know, one of my favorite decks is Burning Abyss. So why not put Burning Abyss and mix it up with some Ultimate Athletes? Now, before you say no, before you trash this idea and you say, okay, this is stupid, I'm done watching, just give it a quick thought real quick. Let's look at them for a second. We have all 3 of them, and then Dante, who, when they're sent to the graveyard, they activate stuff, right? And these guys don't necessarily miss their timing when you pitch them. Unlike anything else, when you pitch for cost, you don't necessarily get effect, but you can pitch these guys for cost, and stuff will still happen. So you could use Perfect Ace effect to discard Skarm from your hand to negate something, and then at the end phase search Tour Guide or search one of these guys. Or if he's Sir or Graf are the only cards in your hand, pitch Graf, special summon Sir, Sir dies, special summon Dante from the graveyard. You can even tribute Dante to drop him, and then main phase 2 bring him out, and then discard him to special summon Dante, and then do it all over again. So when Dante dies, you add Sir. When you pitch Sir, you special summon Dante. So it's a nice little, somewhat of a little loop that you have going on. But you know what? I'll just go ahead and show you real quick, and you guys can let me know what you think. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. As you can see, I'm playing against a Bujin deck. I like playing against these guys because they can have outs and whatnot to different things that you do, and it's a good, you know, basic deck to play against. Alright, so for our purposes, I'm just going to go ahead and normal summon Tour Guide, and we'll go ahead and get, normally I'll say get Sir, but let's get Graf. I'm not actually going to detach or do any of that crazy nonsense, because this video is for the sole purpose of showing you how the UAs can work. So let's go ahead and rank him up since we can. If I didn't have the rank up magic, I probably would have detached. But seeing how I opened up with it, this is fine. I'll go ahead and, I know it's pointless, but I'll detach Dante right now. Dante's effect's not going to go off since we got nothing in the graveyard. But we don't really care. We're just detaching to detach Dante. Alright. And with that, we'll pass turn and see what the computer can do. Probably summon Yamato again. Yep, there goes the Yamato. Nah, we're not gonna have you stick around. So this time we'll detach and send him back. And now our card's gonna activate in the graveyard. And yes, I do know he's gonna die when he comes out, but this is the whole purpose right here. So he's gonna die, and then we get to special summon Dante from the graveyard. So it's just like what I was telling you guys before. So bam, bam. And then our turn. So, and then this is the part of... Nah. We don't need... Alright, so we'll just go ahead and just tribute Dante. And once we tribute Dante, Dante's effect will go off. And then we get to add Surf from the graveyard back to our hand. And then pitch him and just keep it going. So, no, we're not going to activate anything else. So, okay. So, when Mr. Slugger over here attacks, no matter what he has, he can't activate it. So, nothing. And then this could be a Mirror Force, this could be nothing. Nothing. It's probably just traps to add stuff from the graveyard back to the hand. Alright, so we can special summon the other one, Ultimate Ace, and then we'll end our turn. That's what I like about these guys. You can just keep changing them up. Special one, special the other, special one, special the other. No, we're not going to return them, just to show you. Go ahead, attack me. I don't care. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and let him attack us so he can drop the crane, so I can show you that, you know, I'm going to go ahead and activate his effect to then go ahead and negate. And that'll be game, actually, because he can't... Never mind, I can't show you anything else. So that's basically it right here. So this is the deck. You see it? You see it? It's nice, isn't it? Here's the actual one. So you guys can go ahead and just pause the video if you want, but it's just a basic deck UA. I just smashed everything up together. It's the Burning Abyss with Ultimate Athletes. Almost same exact thing with a few differences. I got a Draco Sack here. You're like, why do you have a Draco Sack? Well, since I have 2 level 5 monsters, I can go into him, and then you can actually rank him up into a Draco Sack. Alright guys, that's it. Rockin' out.